Can we still hear ourselves now?
I hear nothing.
I know nothing.
Give me a bit
I am
gas.
nothing.
And there's the soundbite taken care of. Welcome, adventurers. Welcome back to the Drinks and Debauchery podcast. I'm joined with Laura today.
Oh, hello. I'm Laura. I play Zari, who is a druid, Circle of Land Desert, pureblood Yuntai, and I am currently drinking vodka and coke to numb the ache in my teeth post-dentist.
I'm also joined by Corey.
Hi, I'm Corey. I play Arthur Valentine. He is a complicated alchemist with a 15-year-old son named Jeremy. I am drinking rhubarb and ginger gin.
Ooh.
Very good.
I
And
don't even like gin, and that sounds nice.
It is nice.
And we're all joined by Mike.
Hiya, I'm Meeks. So I have the standard cup of tea, and I'm currently trying to fashion a testacuzi.
Perfect.
Did you know they did like a 24-karat gold one? Sorry.
I know. I'm this close to a GoFundMe page. This close.
Oh,
Anyway,
My balls need your love. Please donate. And with that, I am your DM and fuck it, Pact of the Gin Fiend Warlock, Dave. So where we left off last week, you guys had been introduced to Meeks, had done a bit of scouting out of a shop and trying to work out exactly what was going on leading up to Meeks taking a kicking. You've made your way back to the, as a group, made your way back to the Pit Club. Where we kind of wrapped up, we hinted at Arthur recognising a pink hat with a big feather in it. And behind that, and the person wearing it, was a luscious, big, blonde gorilla. If you're imagining small pink hot pants that are glittery, you're on the right track.
right.
Arthur, what is that?
That is, well, potentially my opponent. We've fought once before.
Yes, but what is...
It's an ape. You know, like a large monkey type thing.
I have seen monkeys. I have never... This is... Like, can I do a nature check to see, like, how normal it is for an ape to A, be blonde, and B...
I'd give you a nature roll there.
Oh, okay, that's a solid. That's a 14.
Okay. You're also a little bit versed in magic. The form looks correct to you, but the creature itself looks like it's been modified, and you're absolutely sure it doesn't wear clothes and a small waistcoat in nature.
I think you should fight him, her, they, purely on their sense of style. I am concerned, yes?
Don't worry, I plan on completing the fight this time.
Ah, good. Where should I sit to get a good view?
Well, I mean, there's plenty of space across the entire club. Like, just find a place you're comfortable. Look after Meek.
No, whoa. Has anybody actually one of these drinks? Right here, I have the weirdest effect on me just now.
You are currently... You've got your little cup to your mouth and 1,000-yard stare over the bar.
Yeah. I've got it, but you know me, I'm upright and stood up. You've been doing this. Oh, man. This stuff is good, right?
I sniffed the drink.
What on earth is that? Am I seeing things?
That is apparently an ape, although not an ape that I have ever seen in the In the wilds where I have lived, certainly. But apparently this is whom Arthur will have the pleasure of doing a celebration of fisticuffs with, yes?
He's currently sat just quite dainty, just drinking a cup of tea. Well, a cup of something. But it looks like a teacup. Now, you guys have been rather fixated on this and haven't noticed the particularly small form that was in front of it has come up. Arthur, baby.
Hello. Am I
Yeah. Turning just 90 degrees, you can see the tip of the feather. As you look down, you're looking down into the upturned face of someone you met last time, the halfling Malcolm Furfoot, which is Harambe's manager.
lovely?
You're not back again, are you?
Well, I need to finish it properly this time, don't I?
Oh, God. Yeah, we gonna take bets on this? Come on. Crack. Come on, you gotta be keeping a book for this.
Hang on. Arthur, who is this guy?
This is the manager of my opponent.
Malcolm
Have you got a
Forfeit.
manager? Hang on. Arthur, have you got a manager?
I don't,
Why not?
because I manage myself.
Oh, okay.
Why?
No, nothing. No, it's all about that presence thing. Yeah, it's like, hey, I'm here.
Are you offering to be my cheerleader, Meeks?
Can I intimidate Arthur and push the manager's turn?
Oh, God. The fight's not going to be between Harambe and Arthur, it's going to
It's
be
not.
Meeks.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was just waiting for you to roll. Crack on.
Oh, 11.
What am I rolling in response? Passive insight.
Well, I can see that, and it's close. It's a close run thing. You don't feel scared by him, but you do feel unnerved at his offer and response. Has just put you a little on the back foot, is all.
Well, Meeks, I'm only playing. Yes, I may at one point need a manager, but I've just met you. Why would I choose you over my, other acquaintances and friends?
Hey,
He
You don't
does
have, you don't get.
a lot of friends, Meeks. You cannot skip the queue.
And to be fair, you gotta get in there when your fight is brand new to the circuit. You can't take on some old hack that's been beaten by a giant monkey. No one's gonna take you seriously. No offense.
Now we're on. What do you say to 75 gold, Malcolm?
I'd say that's chump change, buddy.
Wow.
If the fight goes the same way as last time, you'll be lucky I'm not picking you up with a mop.
Well,
Can I
how
insight
much?
check him?
Yeah, please go ahead. What are you trying to find out?
I'm trying to figure out whether this is someone using a lot of words to bluster and bullshit, or if he genuinely thinks this of Arthur.
Okay, roll away.
Okay. That's a 16.
Okay. He seems quite confident in his description and management of the situation, but you do detect just a trickle of something else there. Maybe trying to play with his head? Not sure.
Well, what do you propose?
Well, Crack's gonna be taking the main book. I'm not even worried about betting with yourself. I got odds of 2 to 1.
2 to 1.
Yeah.
I'll take those ones.
So,
I turn around to Crack and say, put 150 on me to win.
150 to win.
Yes.
Hey, good on you, buddy.
Yo, Arthur, 150 what?
Gold.
So you win, you get 300 gold.
Yes.
That's fine. And
Whoa. Everybody else put a bet on this.
Anyone can put a bet on.
we already got a pot. This is how I can afford to. I'm not giving him a 300 gold if he wins. It's from everyone else.
Yo. Crack.
What? What do you need, buddy?
Here is 50 platinum. Arthur to win.
You
Excuse me?
50 platinum.
Yeah, come here a second. And he just waves you to this back room. Do you follow?
Yes, I was just clearing my throat.
Okay.
Nobody needs to hear that then.
So,
Where are we going?
as soon as you're in kind of this this little back room that's just behind the bar, he just slams the door and just jumps. He is grabbing you by the lapels. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Hey, do you think I could secure a bet of 50 fucking platinum? And B, who are you to be saying you have 50 fucking platinum? In here, in my bar.
I'll let you in on a little secret.
Please.
Come closer.
I'm like, my nose is against your nose. I'm not sure how closer I can get, buddy.
Can I roll for intimidation?
In fact, no. Kind of the reverse right now is happening.
Okay.
Can I have maybe followed and have my ear pressed up against the door, DM? Would that is something that Sari could have done?
Yeah.
Can I then roll for deception?
So one thing at a time. So Crack is being quite. I've rolled for him, but for intimidation on this, but it's not just going to be a stat thing.
Yeah, sure.
He's not trying to intimidate you, but he isn't going to be bullshitted away from this. So if you want to roll intimidation, I've set the DC with my roll.
Yeah, cool.
So,
Go for it.
what's your roll?
26. Natural 20.
Fucking hell, okay.
And my answer is, and I had it before I even rolled it, none of your fucking business.
Listen,
Can I hear
champ.
any of this?
Yeah. Well, give me a perception check. Because so far you're hearing some quite muffled shouting.
17?
Okay. Yeah. You're able to discern quite a few of the words. You probably came in around him largely cussing out Meeks, kind of saying, "Who are you to be saying that openly in my bar?"
Is Arthur still around? Do I have a line of sight on Arthur?
I've stayed where I was.
Yeah. It's really not far. Just you guys are on one side of the bar. He's beckoned Meeks into the little door off the side. They've gone, and you've just kind of leaned over the bar and have started listening in. So yeah, you're still kind of there.
Does Arthur seem concerned in any way? I appreciate he might be, say, 30, 40 feet off from me, but does he seem concerned?
He's like 10 or 15 feet away from you, and you're a couple of feet away from the door. Like you said, he doesn't give a fuck. He's not even paying attention to this.
Plus, I know what crack is like.
Not speaking verbally, the thing that Zari's got going on is you have just told her to look after Meeks.
Yeah.
And this has happened, and she's like, do I go? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I stay? I'm confused. So she's kind of waiting for your probably approval.
You're going to have to be juggling with that one as we cut back to the other side of the door. And yeah, he at least hops down from your chest. He is no longer like perched on your hips and lapels. Like, look, you cannot be saying in this place that you got 50 fucking platinum on you. I mean, are you stupid? Like,
no, but I know a winning hand when I see one.
That's cool. Like, if you want to, like, I can't do a bet for 50 fucking platinum.
And then your price.
I could probably, like, if you did a couple of platinum here and a couple of platinum at the tables and a couple of platinum, that's fine. But trying to get me to change 500 gold, at the beginning of the night. Come on, man.
Hey, you said. You're taking bet. I give you a bet. What's the problem?
The problem is calling out in a scumbag place like this that you got fucking 500 gold on you.
I whispered it in your ear. You asked. I told you what my price was. Are we on or are we not?
I'll take your money.
Right.
You know
I'll
what?
match our-
I'm gonna have to call it for myself at half of this because on an average night we're not gonna get enough. Let's say he does win, and I have to pay out, some gold to you guys. I suddenly have to pay you $1,000. I haven't had $1,000 gold worth of bets made, so I don't get the money to give you the money.
What about your building?
Well, A, the building's worth a lot more than this, and I told you, I'm just bookkeeping here.
Uh-huh.
I'm not securing your bets. You're not gambling with me. You're gambling with them.
Fine. I'll match Arthur's.
Okay, nice and easy. I can afford that.
Done.
Cool. Just a quick, everything moved quite quickly. I didn't actually get to Arthur. What was your bet?
150.
50.
150, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Same from Meeks.
Have they come out now?
Yeah.
I stepped back from the door and tried to make it look like I was not listening, but
Roll me a little deception check there.
Could I do a performance or a deception? It doesn't make much difference. I'm just...
What are you trying to perform?
It's more a case of, oh no, I am just looking at this wall. Isn't this an interesting picture on this wall, yes?
Yeah. Give me either.
To be fair, it's the same modifier. I was just going for flavour.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
It's a mud wall. Lovely picture.
Yes. Ignoring all the glorious shiny bottles on the bar that they've got, you've fascinated yourself with a wall. Doesn't even have a picture on it.
That's fine. I am using my my forked tongue to smell. This is where is this clay from? This all materials tell a story.
At what point will I have noticed what the hell she's doing?
I don't know. Cracks kind of noticed it. So if you want to roll for perception too.
Yeah, sure. Oh dear. Just both of them stop at the exact same time and look and go, that is a 20, not a nat, it's a 17 plus 3.
Cool. So you get a soggy 20.
Flaccid 20.
A flaccid 20, I'd prefer rather than a soggy. We haven't got the testicular just yet, boys.
And yeah, though you try and play it off, and you feel quite confident, both just look puzzled at you. Don't worry, I bought your friend back fine. Just had to have a little conversation about business.
Okay, I see. I had a question about the fights, yes? This is my first time in a place like this.
Yeah.
I assume that no one outside of the ring can interfere with what goes on?
Nah, instant disqualification. And generally, if the crowd see this kind of stuff going on, it's disqualified with a hammer. I mean, I can control a bit of the crowd, get them on side, but, once a mob turns nasty, they're just gonna beat the shit out of someone.
Don't worry, Zari. I can handle myself. You would need to support me.
Sorry, go for it.
No, it's okay.
That was not what I was thinking, but I'm glad you think that's how I feel. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think this will be interesting to watch. I do not have this gold to use. So perhaps I will just just watch on this occasion. Yes?
So you were saying something?
I just said no problem.
Well, what, you seriously no gold?
Oh, I have a little, but I do not know much of this. I prefer to watch and to learn before I show my hand. I think this is the expression, yes?
Yeah, it's pretty wise. Elbows. Well, Meeks, you would get an elbow in the side, as a little nudge, but in fact he's a lot lower than you, so it's more like an elbow in the thigh. You could do from learning from her. Get on the other side of the bar. I gotta serve some people. Oh, and hope you enjoy the music as well. Spent a lot of gold getting this guy.
Interesting. Okay.
And this is an area that I have not yet gone into. The circle would not have heard of this, but can the other two please make me a history check? I don't know what current affairs would be as a roll.
Can I roll with advantage because I'm there all the time?
Not really, but
Would he not have seen, like, posters or murmurs about
possibly.
popular acts?
Like, I was more thinking that he was likely to know it because of his son.
Well, that too.
But yeah, okay, fuck it. We'll give you advantage.
Thank you. That's better. 18.
Okay.
I had a 12.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say you probably didn't hear of this guy, but Corey, Jeremy, is quite a fan of 5 Silver.
Okay.
And this is his new banger, absolute club ringing banger, within the tavern.
Nice. Give us a taste, David.
Oh God. Advance, 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 halfling. It is the day of your birth. We shall celebrate as though it was the day of your birth.
Is it just no music, no?
No! This is like
track,
again
slam poetry style.
Slam poetry with pretty heavy beat behind it. Yes, I've just put 50 Cent in as a bard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do I have any flow on me?
Yes, I would say you might have a portion remaining. You don't have a great deal of it left.
Right.
It's been a little while since you made the first batch.
Yeah.
It's selling like hotcakes or crack.
Yeah.
As you're kind of sat there and your party members are having a chat and you're talking with, you're getting a little heated with Malcolm. 2 kind of familiar half-orcs step up. You, move, he says to Malcolm. And Malcolm, kind of noting the cut of their suit and the stashed weaponry about the pair of them, knows what to do at this stage and just, well, I look forward to taking your money, champ. See ya. And scuttles off to go and play at one of the tables.
Yeah.
Looking around, making sure you're out of earshot. Here you go. And a little coin purse comes your way. Right. That's your cut from the last lot.
Right. This is not a lot. Is there an issue with supply? Well, an issue with
Maybe you want to open it before you open your mouth.
I look inside.
So, give me a little intelligence check. You could probably do this with an advantage. You'd be able to.
I'm good at it anyway, so. Oh, nat 20.
Cool.
That's annoying.
Yeah, the gems that are in this bag are
Holy shit.
Bit small, but easily worth more than. Well, you quick estimate at what you can see for maybe 500 gold worth.
Nice. Well, I
Jim.
take back what I last said.
Yeah, thought you might. Look, gems are
We
easier round here, but
right.
we've moved all of it. Boss says
All
make
of it.
more. Make
I mean,
like more this time is what he says.
right. That's perfectly fine. How much more? Are we talking gallons? Barrels?
Make. Well, he just said make more. Make like I don't know, twice as much.
Right. Okay.
Now you would, at a rough estimate, you're probably within scope with the amount of materials that you currently have. Might be a little shy
Yeah.
for a couple of ingredients, but yeah, that's
Okay.
without checking. You're not certain.
Okay. Well, all I'll say is, well, I may need to speak to the boss and acquire some ingredients, but that is certainly possible. Yes.
You talk to Crack in the first point, and he will tell us what you need.
No problem.
Okay. And with that, the two half orcs fuck off. And I think one of them goes straight outside, and the other goes just off to one of the games tables.
Okay.
So what are we all doing? We're getting towards.
I'm jumping to the pit.
Okay, we're getting towards the time of the evening where it's filling out. So you'd be expecting the fights to start soon. Other guys, what are you doing for the time?
I would be at this moment in time taking a look. The fighting that's going to be happening, is that in a ring or is it a pit?
It's a pit. So to the left-hand side, to the far left, you've got a bar, then a higher circle from which, you can traverse all the others. There's a little staircase leading into the center of this circle, like a donut.
I see it.
So in the very center of the third step down of this is the pit, and it is a caged, curved roof, fighting pit, really. So everyone's elevated from that position so they can look down into the pit from whichever layer you're on. But on the kind of highest, without going up to the VIP section, you've got the biggest floor is the first floor, in which you've got a couple of stages, one with some dancing girls, and a hot tiefling, just freeballing. Another stage in which you've got 5 silver singing through a magically amplified wand, and a much larger section at the back, which is full of tables for games and lots of bright lights and magic effects, and some pissed off and some happy looking people.
So I want to go for a wander near that pit, and based off its oval shape, I want to go to one of the edges, like one of the areas where it closes off, each edge of the oval.
Okay.
So not the broader width, but the shorter width.
Yep.
Because my little brain is assuming that is where they start from. And I'm just going to circle around it, just to have a look around and see if there's anywhere I can conceal a little bottle on the inside of the pit.
Ooh, okay. Give me an investigation check.
Sure. That would be a 14.
It's pretty flat. You've got your steps leading down from the cage into the sanded pit below, and the mesh caging.
Completely sealed off, right? Completely sealed off.
Not completely, but currently it is. The doors are locked, and there are few dozen people in and around the bar and seating areas around you.
Okay.
Again, things are heating up, and
Okay. Just having a
Meeks,
nosy. Yo.
Meeks, what are you doing?
Well, something you said earlier, wasn't it, Zari?
Look, Arthur said he did not need us to be his cheerleaders. He will be unhappy. Do not do this.
Yeah, but nobody said anything about being cracked assholes, did they?
Okay, but look, could you just come with me and behave for just a little bit? And I cast suggestion.
ooh, very nice. Would you like to read the effect, or well, at least what he has to do to?
Of course. So I suggest a course of action, limited to a sentence or two, and magically influence a creature I can see within range that can hear and understand me. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. E.g., I can't ask someone to stab themselves, throw themselves onto a spear, immolate themselves, that sort of thing. And I would like Meeks to roll a wisdom saving throw.
My wisdom saving throw.
Whilst he's doing that, would you like to just describe the effect, the visual effect of your spell?
So with suggestion, it says that the components are a snake's tongue and either a bit of honeycomb or a drop of sweet oil. So I like to think that as I'm saying, my snaky tongue just does a little flick, and it's not so much that I'm spitting on him, but it's just that sort of almost like lip gloss sort of effect of just like dazzling him.
Okay, cool. What was your save, Mr. Meeks?
With a 9, with a mighty 9, I think that I definitely react to that little glitch at the end and comply.
Cool. So you've been asked to behave, and what was it? Join.
Just come with me.
Just come with
come
you.
with me and behave for an hour.
Okay. So
Or just behave, I think I said. I didn't actually put a...
you didn't, but the spell lasts for an hour.
No.
No.
It lasts for 8.
Oh.
8 hours.
Okay.
It's 8 hours concentration. I've literally just done the behave parent trick.
Brilliant.
Parenting must be so much easier in this fucking. I've put Gaius on you to tidy your room.
I whispered to Zari, I may need to learn that spell for Jeremy.
Well, I was going to use it to make to Malcolm to treat you with a little bit more respect, yes?
Oh, wow.
He doesn't seem to be your friend. But I thought that maybe this was more prudent. I don't want to upset the shouty man. He seems like he could get angry, yes.
Yes. It's not the shouty man to be worried about. It's the other people that he's friends with.
Okay. So there's even scarier spiders deeper in the web. I understand, yes. I will look after Meeks. You go have fun.
Oh, I will.
And Zari goes to sort of like pat him on the shoulder in sort of like a friendly way that she's seen people do, and then sort of reconsiders, and it's that awkward thing of like, oh gosh, bodily contact. Also the thing of her was about to cast guidance and then remembering it's also a concentration spell, so she can't, is actually what happened. But I think that sort of like, you go, yes, seems to have a nice sort of visual to it.
Very nice. So
Awesome.
We're going to fast forward just a little bit. Unless there's anything you guys want to be doing immediately. Anything you want to check out or want to be checking out during the fight or whatever?
I think we'll maybe be wandering around. I have the sense that Meeks will struggle to sit still, yes?
You're going to watch me fight, though, right?
Of course. I was just going to make sure that I burn off some energy with him as well.
Yeah.
But you will have my full attention.
No pressure.
Okay. So yeah, if you guys are just killing time until the fight, we're going to just fast forward by an hour or so of you guys just sitting, having some
Well, if we've
basic
got like an
drinks.
hour or so before
Yeah.
Arthur's going to jump down, then probably wander over towards the stages and then sort of have a glance at what is lovingly labelled as games, but I'm going to imagine sort of casino-esque tables.
Very casino-esque tables.
And just sort of go, Arthur,
Yes.
what are they playing?
Well, I imagine they're what, Dave?
So,
Poker, blackjack.
no, none of those.
3 Dragon Ante?
Closer, but no.
Spitting Turtle?
No spitting turtles, I'm afraid. There are currently the whole back wall is cordoned off and looks like it's under construction, but that's a long, like racetrack looking thing being set up.
Ooh.
With 4 different lanes in it, but still under construction. There are a couple of tables for the game Skulls, which you may be familiar with. I don't know how much of a gambler you are beyond, fighting monkeys.
Explain the rules.
I will. I'll go through all of them under investigation, but it's think closest to like one-armed bandit scenario. You're trying to match things.
Okay.
The Gambit of Odd, which I have stolen from Mr. Matthew Mercer.
It's the best person to steal from, to be fair.
Yep, it's a very good little system, nice and easy. The title for the area that you that is currently roped off is Geyser Dash. There's a game called Captain's Wheel, in which there is a big roulette-style wheel.
Nice.
And a little lily pond-looking thing called Prize or Disguise. So, okay, you guys, did you want to have a bit of playtime, or did you want to wait for the fight? Was that?
I think we are quite anxious to see Arthur fight, aren't we, Meeks?
Kick his ass! I mean, yes, we are.
I will.
Okay.
Wherever it seems a good idea to kick.
Cool.
Yes. Sorry.
So you guys have a couple more drinks. Arthur, are you drinking?
No. I'm
Straight edge?
No, so I've got. I think Arthur is over the years or over the time that he fights is going to develop a sort of routine. And what I'm currently imagining it being is he's going to kiss his amulets, all 3 of them, in a specific order, which I can say now. First Halal, then Garrick's, and then Alestri. But as soon as he's done that, downs like half a pint of water, and then drinks the flow.
Okay. Right. So I need to pull up a file because I forgot to have it preloaded.
Meeks, that amulet that you were trying to sell in the shop, what is it? This is me buying you time, Dave.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's mine.
But why were you trying to sell it if it is yours?
Oh, to be honest, it's kind of seems any interest. Put it in front of the face, see what happens, see if the people are recognise it. Maybe I'm trying to wonder where it's from. Have you got any ideas?
I do not know. You have not put it in front of my face.
And then at this point, fetch out of the tightest of pockets behind my back left bum cheek Well, here it is. Do you want to take a look?
If that is okay.
Yeah, sure.
Zari would like to do an investigation
Okay,
of
absolutely.
what the fuck is this hamlet?
Roll for it, please.
Okay, so investigation. That is an 18. 1-8.
Cool.
I'd be impressed if you rolled an 80.
Yes.
That would
Well
be
then.
being very difficult.
Let me tell you where this comes from. On an 80.
So you can taste you can taste the warmth coming off of this copper reflective disc as it's been in his back pocket all this time, and it's really heated up, copper being very conductive and everything, but just very shiny, very polished, very pretty, but maybe the size of a gold piece with some intricately drawn hammered picture of a person with two faces. So it appears to be two different people facing in opposite directions, but the backs of their heads are joined.
Oh, like Yanis.
I don't know, who's Yanis?
Just say yes.
Yes.
Okay, we'll cover it out off stream. You'll agree with me. I know what you're talking about.
Cool. Yep. that kind of iconography of two faces looking in opposite directions. Beyond that, small disc of copper, kind of shiny. You resist the urge to bite it. Corey, you said a thing.
I did.
You did.
I can't remember what it was. It was a while ago. What did I say?
So,
you downed half a glass of water and then you downed your flow, and
Yes.
RDM required a file, which is why I was stalling for him.
yes.
Yes. Do you have a copy of the flow stats that isn't buried deep in our messenger chat?
Yes. Apart from there's more stuff to do first. I spent an afternoon working on the effects of this. So,
Okay.
first, we're going to roll a D100, please.
Sure. That's a 45.
Okay. Cool. Can you make me... 1 second. So, at this level, you're getting a +1 to damage rolls and 10 foot of movement for a minute. And suffering a level of exhaustion for it.
Oh, for a minute. Oh, I don't drink the flow then.
Yeah, not yet. But I'm assuming you're going to do it when you start to.
Yes.
Cool.
He's going to treat it like Lucozade just before.
And just whilst we're at it, can you give me a con save, please?
Yep. 16.
Cool. No effect.
Nice.
Okay, so as you're doing your little ritual and getting yourself together and everything, the place is really thickening out to where you've been familiar. Do you get dressed for the ring?
Of course.
Okay.
Have the guys
They have not.
They have not. Right. So I'll explain in full. So just as he's walking down, just before he walks down the steps, Arthur removes his tunic, probably passes it to Meeks or Zari, and reveals basically on his back he has a very large tattoo portraying the lesser deity Elistre. On his right arm, he has another sort of visage of the lesser deity Halal, and on the other arm, Garrix, in stark reflection of the 3 amulets around his neck. I don't know where he's been hiding it, but he then pulls out his mask, which is a golden mask with an articulating jaw. Picture a demon of sorts with jagged teeth, horns, and blacked out eyes, and places it over his head. Arthur is particularly ripped for his sort of age. He doesn't portray it. You can't really see it when he's wearing clothes, but he is chiseled.
Very nice. So, doing his normal trick of being both behind the bar, dressed as a barman, and on the main stage, hyping up the crowd, Crack has been calling everyone to take their seats as the first fight of the evening is going to start. During this time, we see kind of sat on the table directly opposite yourselves, Malcolm Fairfoot and Harambe take their places, and the side doors open. You both step in, set foot on the sand, and Arthur,
Yes.
you begin. In fact, roll me an Arcana check, please.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I've got another thing I want to roll after that, if that's all right.
Well, one thing at a time.
That's a 19.
Cool. I'm going to rule that rather than you starting to float without knowing it, you have effectively cast Levitate on yourself as a part of your flow consumption.
Shit.
So, you can control yourself but
Okay.
your body wants to be on the roof.
Okay. Is that going to cause any issues during the fight?
Potentially.
But in terms of stats, is that going to affect anything?
Not your base stats, no, but let's say if Levitate is not fly, so you don't get to choose. So you would effectively float and have to push yourself off of things to maneuver around the battlefield.
Right. But you said that I'll be fine. I can control it to an extent. I'm not going to just start floating, right?
It's a bit of a complicated thought. Yeah. You rolled high on your Arcana. You can choose to float. I'll say that's... I might actually make you make a Constitution saving throw after each hit.
Okay.
To keep your concentration of you locked onto the floor. I think that's quite a nice idea. So, you had a thing you wanted to roll?
Yes. I wanted to roll a performance check to rile the crowd up.
Okay. Get people hypey. Harambe is absolutely doing the same.
Yep. 19.
Harambe rolls with advantage and still got 11 on both his rolls.
Nice.
So, though everyone has seen Harambe before, your level fighter has been on the circuit a lot, winning a lot of games, and whereas you're intrinsically interesting because you're a bit of a gritty fighter and you're quite smart and things, you're not a bleach blonde gorilla.
No.
So
True.
he's got his own little cult following, but the crowd's found out that there was a grudge match, and they're here. Currently, the majority of the crowd is on your side.
Cool.
They might not
Initiative?
be betting for you, but yeah. Roll for initiative, please.
Come on. 17. Rolling high.
Thankfully, we can get those out of the way nice and early. 17 for you. A different number for him. No spoilers. So, you're about 60 foot apart in total.
Yeah.
You've both walked into the cage.
Nice. Okay.
Cool.
So as soon as it starts, as soon as I'm given the go, I'm running in 30 feet. In fact, no, I've got 40 feet plus the 10, so I can run in 50 feet.
Yep.
And I'm going to chuck my axe at him.
Very nice. Roll to hit.
That's 23.
That fucking hits.
Nice. Fucking hell. 8 points of slashing damage right off the bat.
Very nice.
I'm not close enough to hit him. Oh, that returns to me straight away, by the way, that axe.
It does? No bonus action to call it? Oh,
Sorry?
wait, no, this is your returning axe. You've got one returning axe, yes.
Yes. but I'm not close enough to hit him with my second. So, is there like a taunt action?
There isn't, and you wouldn't be able to take it. You can taunt him.
Cool. Yeah. It just is my free action. I'm just gonna taunt him.
Roll me a performance check.
Come on. Oh, so close. It's a 21, but I rolled a natural 19.
Okay, very good. He's very angry.
Awesome.
You've hurt him. Your axe has bounded up and just taken a little line off of some of his bleach blonde arm hair, and he's beginning to bleed over himself.
Awesome.
So he is going to close the remaining distance and is going to roll to hit you twice.
Nice.
For a 14 to hit on the first.
Doesn't hit.
And a 23 on the second.
Hits.
Okay, so you take a total of 9 points of damage yourself.
Cool.
As he rolled very well on his punch attack.
Yep.
And can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Can.
To see if you...
16.
16. Okay, yeah, I'd say you've been able to keep your grounding from this hit, keeping your balance so as you don't fly off into...
Yep.
Anyone else want to do anything at this stage?
Meeks, are we sat in the lower seats or the seats upper, do you reckon? How close to the pit are we?
I would assume, given the fact that he handed you his jacket, that we were pretty much at the door of the pit.
That is fine. I just wanted to check. Meeks, I have an idea.
Yes,
You're a changeling.
I am.
Do you reckon you could change into that manager man, that Malcolm?
I've got a bit closer, perhaps. Why do you ask?
Only 'cause perhaps if you changed into him and gestured to Harambe to throw the fight, is that the expression?
You are evil. Well done.
No, just take a moment out of character. One is that I'm under somebody's spell, I believe. So I'm complying regardless.
Well, I've told you to behave.
You did, so I'm being nice. The other thing is, David, we did agree of dice rolling certain aspects, didn't we?
I think you kind of wanted to. That's not rules as written, which is handicapping yourself somewhat. If you genuinely want to have to guess at or do impressions and do full on acting, then that's cool. We can do this if you want, but I'm just making you aware that it is you don't have to do this.
I know. However, given
rules as written,
story and tale, go on, mate.
Yeah, rules as written is as an action you can change your appearance and your voice. You determine the specifics of the changes. That's the very basics. So,
I mean, all we need from your Meeks is to look like him and to gesture in such a way that he thinks that maybe, for a reason, he should let Arthur get the upper hand, yes?
I mean, I'm not against this idea.
I mean, we're not, well, you don't need to say anything. Just,
And one little factor. Not currently wearing the same clothes. Another thing to consider.
And he is the other side of the pit.
I don't care. I love this idea and I'm sticking with it, alright?
I personally like the idea.
Idea I've had.
You see, Arthur, if you actually swung a little bit harder, then maybe they could lose general sense of direction, so he didn't know who was throwing the
yeah,
hand
maybe he
gestures.
thinks he's got concussion. It's
just
fine.
It's make-believe.
Quick.
Right. Okay.
Come on.
Are you doing things or are you not doing things?
I am. I'll learn for it.
Okay, cool. Do you want to roll? Do you want to do the roll, or do you just want to now look like a rather flamboyant halfling in the clothes that you were currently wearing?
Indeed. Uh-huh.
Which
Let's go for
of
it.
those two options? Do you want to go down the one you said earlier, where you have to roll to see kind of how effectively you've done this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to go for that.
Okay, then let's do it. Roll for it.
1.
Okay, wonderful. We introduce immediately the concept of a homebrew mechanic and break it on the spot. You focus yourself into a smaller package. You're not very practiced at this, as your mother didn't let you play around with it too frequently. You become very fat. Very fat, and very short,
And the change
and
happens.
purple.
And the change happens in 3, 2, 1.
You are uncomfortable in your tight clothing. Well, it's tight in some places and really loose in others.
I am horrified. What is? This is not what. No, Arthur. No, not Arthur. Sorry, me. I am that upset by this. I am so upset. This is not what I told you to do.
And with that, we're at the top of the round. Sorry, can you please make me a perception check? And Arthur, you can make the same at disadvantage.
That was hilarious, by the way, but please continue.
That is a 9 on perception for me.
Cool. You are looking at mostly a big blonde gorilla, but in the background, one of your friends has just turned into like a humanoid grape. Sorry, what was yours, please?
19.
I've been called worse.
19.
19, okay. As you're flabbergasted by this transformation and you're looking around to see if anyone else spotted you, you see a rather larger dwarven being with a big white mustache that you've seen not but a few hours ago, a couple of tables away from you, as you realise Sar is sat a few tables away, paying you no mind, cheering. Different outfit from earlier, but you recognise this big bushy mustache.
Sorry, who is this?
The guard
Ah.
that you spoke to in the warehouse.
Ah.
Cool. Top of the round. Arthur, you haven't floated away, you've been punched by a giant monkey.
Right. Well, I'm going to axe him back twice.
Okay. Axe away.
Yeah. The first one is an 18.
18 does hit.
Nice.
Close.
And that is 7 points of slashing.
That is a good hit.
The second is a 23 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
And that does 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So that's a total. He is in a bad way.
How is he not, like, is he a hell of a lot higher level than I am? Because, like, I've got 18 health total.
Wait, hold up, I'm on Meeks. Meeks has 24, you have 18. But yeah, he's taken... he is mildly buffed from where he was.
Okay.
Your current HP...
Mine?
Yep.
9.
Okay. This is kind of where I thought it should be. So, yeah, I think I balanced this correctly.
I've done like 22 points of damage.
You have done... Let's tot it up. 15. You've done 21 points of damage. And when I say that he is not doing well, I think I judged this correctly.
I was starting to get worried.
Yes. He has...
Trust in the DM. Trust in the DM. It's all fine.
No. I was just worried I was going to lose him.
So, and yeah, no, you absolutely can. I balanced this as he beat you last time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you just to have a walk through the park. Either way,
Very true.
the first hit fails. I am going to use his little ability. No, because I can't do that now. I've started the attack. I have to finish the attack. Okay. So he rolls a 15 with a +5 to hit. So I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Yep.
Okay, so we are 2 of these plus that. A 2, a 4, plus 3. 7 points of damage. But that's him barreling his fist into the center of your chest. And we're at the top of the round. In fact, we're just going to roll this one. It's your round. It's your move.
Cool. Right. That is a flaccid 20 to hit.
And that hit.
Damage is nice. 7 points of slashing on the first hit.
Okay. How are you doing this?
Oh, so close. Right. Well, am I gonna kill him? No. It's gonna be a knockout blow, I think. So, having just taken that full force to the punch to the chest, Arthur is angry and hurt. So he just sort of buries the sort of blade of the axe in his shoulder, and then just takes it out and smashes him on the noggin just to knock him out.
Okay. I like this, so I'm rolling. The cut severs the arm. This once glorious beast looks stunned as the arse end of a axe flies up towards his face. And with that, the crowd goes a little mental. Actually, quite mental. Malcolm runs in and just immediately starts cure wounds, lay on hand, just as much magic and healing as he can possibly put out to stabilize his monkey.
Nice.
And for all of you people that are aware that a gorilla is an ape, not a monkey, thank you. So am I.
You're a monkey or an ape?
It's an ape.
I was trying to figure out whether you were an ape or you were a monkey, David, that's all.
Oh, me. No, technically I'm goblin. I'm goblinkin.
True.
Which
this is very true.
Is like a pig that mated with a monkey, so I'm kind of there. So, what are you doing? You've come out. Ladies and gentlemen, the champion of your grudge match, Alex Terrible. And the crowd goes a little bit mental. You are presented with 300 gold, as per your bet. A healing potion, be enough to give you 2d4, just immediate patch for yourself.
Nice. Cool. Is there no prize money just for winning?
Give me 1 second. About 210 gold just for your current victory on it. So you've gone up by $1,000.
Pretty much.
This episode. I am throwing money at you. I am terrified of this. Is there anything else you guys want to be doing this evening?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. There is one crucial thing I want to do in the next 10 minutes.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I'm going to look at Meek and just sigh, and I would like to go over to the real Malcolm.
Yeah?
Now apologize to Arthur for how you spoke to him, imp.
Listen, little lady, it's just
Suggestion.
It's just the game. And he rolls an 11. He's got a +2 for wisdom. So total of 13. Does that pass?
It sadly does. But I would like to think that I still look a little bit intimidating, being a full-on fucking snake first in his face.
You are tall, thin. He is very preoccupied. Give me a little intimidation roll.
14?
I wish this character was my fucking, my main character. He rolls like a god. What the fuck? Listen, you don't have to fucking shout, okay? I get it. This is my vested interest. But you're right. I just was trying to get in his head. He's a good fighter. Might act a bit of a chump. And if the rumors to be believed, well, yeah.
He is my bodyguard.
So, someone that needs protecting, huh?
Well, we'll see about that, shall we? And I'd now like to cast Earth Tremor.
Okay.
The fight's not going on. Therefore, I'm not interfering with the fight.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Cool. Earth Tremor.
I've got it in front of me. Dex save.
For the range?
Range of 10 foot.
Cool. He falls down. Harambe falls back down. Crack, absolutely the fuck not. Jumped on a table, is totally fine. And a couple of other patrons have made their way to the ground. Is this one of the ones that damages the fixtures? Anything?
Maybe.
Yeah, I thought it was. So as a small fissure appears in fact, it's sand. So it would largely just drain a little bit of sand.
If the ground in the area is loose, earth or stone, it becomes difficult terrain until cleared, and a creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Roll for damage.
I haven't caused earthquake. I haven't cast earthquake.
There are two people that just failed it. Well, one people, one monkey. Which means I need to currently roll some healing, because otherwise you just kill him.
I'm gonna let you do that.
And he has. What's your damage?
Max. I rolled a 6, yeah.
You're lucky. He rolled max on healing, so yes. Harambe is now unconscious again, but he is alive. And yeah. Okay, just stop killing my monkey. He runs up, heals him again, and look, just you won, alright? I'm sorry, just go away.
I was just pointing out that you look good in the dirt. And I walk away.
A little noise bite.
Arthur is very happy he saw this.
Sorry, I've been wanting to do that.
Very nice. Meeks, as three familiar faces walk back towards you, one saying to the other, "Don't smash up my pub. I get it. The guy's a bit of a tool, but come on." He reaches into his belt and throws to you a sack of gold coins. You have just gone up by 300 gold in total because of your bet.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that, we don't actually have a cliffhanger this episode. I'm really sorry to say.
Sometimes it just needs to be a nice, tidy, don't fuck with my friends.
Yeah.
And very clean as it is, I'm going to say thank you all. Thank you. And thank you for listening, adventurers. If I could ask one thing is, if you guys are enjoying the show, please just let another D&D player you know or play with know about our little podcast. And yeah, maybe we can grow to be something enjoyable.
Remember,
Do we need to grow to be enjoyable? We can be enjoyable and small.
We're fun. We're fun and enjoyable.
And nice.
Corey, I don't know how you go about things, but I generally enjoy things when they're a bit bigger.
Okay, and with that, we're going to round it up and see you all next week.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
adventurers. Bye-bye. You've been listening to the Mage Mayhem campaign here on the Drinks and Debauchery podcast with Corey playing Arthur Valentine, Laura playing Zari Pollick-Rakotl, Mike as Meeks, with me, Dave, as the DM. Intro and outro music is The Final Lap by Hook Sounds. If you want to reach us, you can leave us a message on our Castbox page or tweet us at Dice and Disorderly. Thanks for listening, guys. Oh, God. Sorry, I just need a couple of sec. Fucking hell, it's hot in.
Getting hot in here.
So take
Don't
off
take
all
off
your
all your
clothes. I am getting so hot.
I'm going to put some chainmail on.
You know when people have piles and they sit on like a rubber ring?
Yes. I
you
shouldn't have answered that as quickly as I did. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, you know when they have like a rubber ring for hemorrhoids? Yeah, and you've got a really painful arsehole. I wish they'd make one which had like a rubber basin in it so that you could just place a load of ice so that you could just like freeze your region.
Have you seen that you can buy like a miniature jacuzzi for your balls?
Go on.
Oh, that sounds
Where?
amazing.
Where?
I will
Amazon?
find the link and send it to you, but it is literally like the most luxury thing I've ever seen for a gentleman's parts.
That sounds amazing.
Definitely looking on the work laptop. Test jacuzzi. Here it is.
Test jacuzzi.